Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing another speed build. Like I said, I do want to do more of these. It's just that I'm a slow builder and then I have all this footage and I get overwhelmed with the editing process. So yeah, I do have a Victorian townhouse. If you pay attention, you may see it in the background when I rotate the camera. You might see it. I mean, I saw it, so you may see it. But I decided to do something smaller and would take me less time to edit and furnish. I haven't even furnished the townhouse yet. And since it's a townhouse, there's technically two houses, so I have to do double the furnishing, and that's going to take me a little longer. So I decided to put that speed build off and just do like a tiny house because we don't have enough of those around, right? I didn't just do a tiny house, right? Okay. So I have a bone to pick because, okay, so I use a home delivery service for groceries. It's called Peapod. I started using it when we did not have a vehicle of our own, and let me just tell you, food shopping via the bus is no walk in the park. It's not fun. It's very difficult and it sucks. Okay, so when I discovered Peapod, I jumped on that and it was amazing. Not having to haul all my groceries on the bus. I used to have like a like this suitcase / duffel bag type thing. We actually got it when we went on our honeymoon. It's how we brought our clothes and stuff with us. And so I used to use that, and I would just load all the groceries into that, and it has wheels and like you can like pull it along. So I used to use that. But then I had to haul it up 3 flights of stairs to the 3rd floor. And that was not fun. So plus not all my groceries would fit in that, so I'd have to get that plus the ones that didn't fit in it, so I had to carry those by hand and then transport that, and then I had to do that all in the bus. And like buying eggs was probably one of the most difficult things because like how do you transport eggs and all your other groceries on the bus without breaking your eggs? So anyways, I'm making a short story long. I made a comment because in the town that I used to live in, not this town now, or well, city, but in the town that I used to live in, the town that I grew up in, my hometown, they have banned plastic bags, and now they're going to be charging 10 cents for paper bags. So people are, they're a little upset about that because, you ban plastic and then you're going to charge for paper. And then, people are like, oh, just bring your reusable fabric bags and yada, yada, yada. But, you don't always remember those. And when you are on the bus and you don't remember till you're on the bus, you're screwed, okay? But anyways, I made a comment about how I use Peapod, a delivery service, and someone said, oh yes, Peapod, helping people be lazy. That, you have no idea how much that irks me and makes me so angry. Like, a person is lazy because I use home delivery for groceries. I'm sorry, but you don't know people's situation. You don't know why they've chosen to use a home delivery service. You don't know why they're choosing to use a home delivery service. You cannot judge them. Like, there could be plenty of reasons. They may not have a vehicle. They may have lost their license. They may not be physically able to shop in the store. For whatever reasons, maybe they have broken their leg. They have a bad leg. They have a bad hip, a bad knee, any bad joint that makes movement and walking around. more painful. They suffer from severe anxiety and they have panic attacks if they try and go to the store. You don't know somebody's situation, so don't call them lazy for choosing to use a home delivery service for their groceries, okay? It's just, it's, oh, it's such a pet peeve. And, like, it just makes me so mad when I see people calling people lazy for using home delivery. I mean, and even if somebody does have a vehicle that works fine, they're perfectly capable of going to the store. Maybe, they work like 6 days a week instead of 5. Or, maybe they work 2 jobs and they don't even have a day off. You never know. Like, a person who works 2 jobs and never has a day off, it's not lazy. They're just overworked. But they still need to eat, okay? So stop calling people who use home delivery service for their groceries lazy when you don't know their situation. So in this build, I believe that I used a mini fridge instead of a full-size fridge, because now that we have the mini fridges, I was like, I can use a mini fridge in this kitchen. So I used a mini fridge and I put the microwave on top because I just think that's a cool addition. I don't know why I just had a tire out. I think I may get a chair in next to the door, but I'm not sure if I did or not. When you're making tiny homes, move objects is going to be your best friend, because then you can slide things like over. You don't have to have them to the grid. Don't know if I left. I was gonna like raise up the walls so I could put the cabinets up there, but then that deleted the stairs, and I was like, oh, we can't do that. So I don't think we have any cabinets in this build. Then, I didn't like the way the windows were, so I was like, maybe I can replace them with something else. And again, I tried for cabinets because I guess I really wanted cabinets, and then I just replaced windows. I'm not sure if I leave the cabinets in or if I just nix them, but we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I built this maybe last weekend, and I've been meaning to do the voiceover for a couple days now, so I don't exactly remember what I did. There were so many windows that I wanted to make work, and I just couldn't make them work. And you'll see Sims in here because I did play a test. Unfortunately, I cannot get Sims to roll over and scoot to the side for another Sim, so 2 Sims can share one bed if it's tucked against a wall. So probably not going to be able to have 2 Sims share this bed. So it's a 1 Sim house. How many times am I going to change my mind on curtains? I do end up putting a TV on this dresser. That's what it's called. I had a small brain fart on what they were called, but I got it. I hope I didn't leave that picture. Ooh, do I leave that there? You ever build something and then like you're going back through like a voiceover or screenshots or whatnot, and you really question something you did? Yeah, I'm questioning that picture right now. Really thought that this. I mean, I think my problem was like it was feeling too blank, and I felt like I had to put stuff there to like fill in the gap. Here I am with windows again and curtains. Okay. And then I was like, I need to fill in this space. So here I am trying to fill in that space again. I think I might have been able to fit a chair over there, but I am not sure. So Then I thought that that light that was like a drink was interesting, but not the vibe of this house. Okay, so now it looks like I moved on to the bathroom. Either that or I'm just putting the floor. No, looks like I am like obsessed with that tile that came with one of the updates to the base game. I use it all the time. I can't. It's like my new favorite tile, and it's base game. So this build is not pack restricted at all. I just didn't. I just didn't bother to restrict my packs. But I always, you can tell when I build though, I always make sure to play a test. That's why you'll always see Sims. I think it's a good thing to play a test though, so you'll always know my builds work. Even if you don't have the packs. I'm not sure what it replaces stuff with if you don't have the pack. The only pack I don't have is Realm of Magic, and I want it because the build buy stuff. I really don't care about wizards and witches and all that stuff in my game. I just want the build buy items, but I don't make purchases without my husband's consent, and he has not given me consent to buy Realm of Magic, so. Alright, so it looks like I moved on to the outside now, and you'll see me. I sit here and I struggle trying to choose the wallpaper or siding or whatever you want to call it on the outside of the building. It takes me a while to pick what I want to use. Yeah, so I don't have Realm of Magic. I don't care for the like witches or spellcasters or whatever you want to call them. I don't care for that in my game. I don't want that. I just want the build buy items. I wish that like there was a way that you could get build buy items without having to do the gameplay, but you can't. And so my husband has not given me consent to get Realm of Magic because of the spellcasters. So I mean, if it goes on sale and it's like half off or like more, and it's marked down really low, then he has no problem with me buying it then, but he doesn't want me to pay full price for it. Which I don't. I just really want the build buy item, that's all. If someone wanted to buy it for me too, I'd be all set with that. Okay, so I'm placing stuff there. So how has the weather been for everybody? Like right now, I just went outside. I took a step onto my balcony to see what was going on, and it's sleeting. And my husband just texted me that he was on his way home, and I'm like, just drive safely because like, it's like ice is just falling from the sky. So, and he's only had his license for just over a year now. So, you know, I just worry a little bit. And I can hear like the ice hitting the windows of the house right now, and I'm just like, ugh. I worry about him driving, as you know you would worry about anybody driving. Um. Also, I had a really messed up dream last night. Um. That had to do with someone dying, so I'm just a little on edge and anxious right now. So, and they died in a car accident in my dream too. So, and I personally blame the melatonin that I've been taking, and I think I'm gonna skip taking melatonin when I go to sleep. I should be able to sleep on my own, hopefully. I'll take the melatonin if I need it, but if not, I'm not taking it because I do not want to have another crazy dream. So out back, I made like this little like covered gazebo. It's not really a gazebo, but I made like this little covered thing so like if it's raining, you could still sit out there. Though, rethinking about placing down that fire pit, because when I went in to take screenshots, my Sims kept lighting it and they kept catching fire. And on 2 occasions while trying to make screenshots, I had a Sim die. So, maybe don't light that fire pit ever. Maybe just remove it, because your Sims will light it and they will die. Well, at least if you have my luck. And there, I'm putting down landscaping. My landscaping ain't nothing special. I don't really know how to landscape. Just gonna slap down some plants and call it a day. I do like to try and keep like like if I use certain plants in the front of the building, I like to try and use them in the back of the building. I like to try and keep it like simultaneous. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but yeah, I try and keep them like, yeah. And then the plants kept floating up, so I had to remove the foundation, which is not the same. It doesn't work the same anymore now that they added terrain paints. But anyways, we are on to screenshots. So I'm going to shut up now, play some music, and I will see you all next time.
I was ready to surrender my heart to you, only you. These lights all around me keep blinding my eyes from you and the truth.